Call the meeting of the Ayer Board of Assessors, Wednesday, January 17th, 2024 at 2:05. And this is a remote participation open session meeting. Okay. Everybody had a chance to look at the agenda?
Yeah.
I have a question. Going into executive session, just to read the minutes. Can we wait till the next time we have to go into executive session for a meeting, or should we do it now? Do you know? Instead of going in and out.
In and out. Can we adjourn from there like we've done before?
Rather do it that way?
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I know they want us to get everything approved and on the website, so I just thought maybe
Okay,
if we
that's
can
fine.
keep up with it.
Can I just chime in here, Linda? Executive session minutes don't go on the website.
Oh, that's right too. Yeah, I
If
just
you
didn't-
want to amend your agenda to say you're not going into executive session, that's fine.
Is it
How do they
okay to do
usually-
that?
How do they usually do it? Does it make any difference?
That's not my pen.
I think you just amend your agenda at the beginning of the meeting to say that you're not going into executive session.
Okay.
We can form it, hold on to it.
Anybody have any preference on that? Do you want to do it now or? What, since it's on there, why don't we do it this time? And then in the future, probably instead of going in and out, we'll just wait for the minutes until we have to go into executive session. Does that sound fair?
That's fine.
Okay.
There's a lot of noise in the background.
Hi, how are you?
I don't know. I'm gonna shut my door.
Oh.
Hold on.
I just muted Jackie. I think she's
Okay.
got something in there.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a motion to approve the agenda then?
I'll make
I
a
move
motion
to
to
approve
approve
the-
the agenda for January 17th, 2024.
I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Uh-oh. Looks like Ruth's gone again.
Oh, no.
She's still here.
I didn't hear what you had said about the agenda with all the noise in the background. So is it okay? We're gonna do it this time, you said, and then next
Yes.
time? Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't know if, because it was on this agenda, if we could change it, but I guess we can amend it as long as we announce it.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just leave it the way it is.
Okay.
Ruth, did you vote?
Up there she is.
Ruth, did you vote yes?
I tried not to, but I went somewhere, but I'm back again. I voted aye for approval of the,
Okay,
yes, sorry.
that's okay. Next is approval of the 11/29/2023 minutes. Has everybody had a chance to look those over?
Yeah.
I just had a comment on the third paragraph. It says, the Board of Directors read the minutes, a motion to approve the agenda. It should read approve the minutes, I believe.
Oh, okay. So in the third paragraph, you want to change,
Motion to approve the agenda should be changed to a motion to approve the minutes.
the minutes, okay. Yep, I will change that. Okay. Alrighty.
Any questions on the minutes? Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of 11/29/2023.
I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ruth? Uh-oh.
Did we lose her?
Yeah, I think so.
She's still there, still signed on. Nope, no longer.
Well, we have, Jim and I voted yes, so we move on.
Okay.
Number 4, approval of the motor vehicle and trailer abatement reports for November and December.
This is on pages 4 and 5 in the packet that was sent, and we had 3 abatements totaling $343.33 in November, and 1 abatement in December totaling $15.18. Does anyone have any questions?
Any discussion on that? Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the motor vehicle and trailer abatement reports for November and December?
I'll make a motion to approve motor vehicle and trailer abatement reports for November and December 2023.
Okay, I second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Yeah, Ruth is still off, I guess. Okay. Okay, number 5, approval of the November and December assessing department reports.
And that's on pages 6 and 7 in the packet.
Any discussion on those?
There was something.
Hello?
Hey, Ruth.
Oh, I can't believe this. Okay, hi. The last I heard, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the last I heard is that you were asking a question about paragraph 3 on the minutes of the meeting.
Yes, yeah, we voted on the minutes. We kept it as it is. She gone again?
Yeah, she's gone again.
Any questions on the November, the assessing reports, Jim?
I was just looking, I thought there was, but
Okay.
I don't see, I didn't put a note down. So. No, I'll make a motion to approve the November and December assessing department reports for 2023.
I second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Okay, number 6, approval of motor vehicle excise commitment number 6 for 2023.
Yeah, this is on pages 8 and 9 in the packet. And we had 292 bills for commitment number 6 with a total of $26,974.17. And I wanted to see if we would have permission to stamp this.
Okay.
From the board.
Yep. Any discussion on that?
No, let me just.
You still looking at that, Jim?
Yeah, it was just a question of making a motion to approve and add signatures on the report. A stamp, I guess it's called. I'll make a motion to approve the November and December assessing reports and approve a stamp.
That was the motor vehicle, right?
Yeah, commitment number 6.
I'm sorry, motor vehicle.
I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ruth still not on?
No, it looks like we lost her.
Okay, number 7, update on the fiscal year 2024 classification hearing and 2024 tax rates.
This is on pages 10 and 11 in the packet. I attached a copy of the LA5 and our new FY 2024 tax rate was voted on by the select board. It's $12.25 per thousand for residential and $27.38 per thousand for commercial, industrial, and personal property. The select board voted on a residential factor of 0.7427 and a commercial, industrial, and personal property shift of 1.659. And this was based on that grid in the classification hearing that we reviewed last time. And it's also indicated here on this LA5.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's any questions on.
Just curious, on the commercial and industrial values, it makes up about 19% of the town. Is that average for most communities, or do you know?
I can't comment on any other communities. I'd have to look into that and I can get back to you.
No, that's,
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
just curious, because I know Ayer has a lot of commercial and industrial.
We
I just-
do.
Okay,
Yeah. I do have one other thing I wanted to mention, in regards to this. We actually had on a cap rate override issue with 9 commercial industrial properties, which is now being addressed. So I'm gonna need to send out 9 revised bills on these properties that were affected. This was actually in our CAMA database system. And what happened with it was set on a cap rate override for just the commercial industrial properties, and it didn't affect all of them, but it zeroed out that building value. So we went through and it wasn't picked up because of the fact that we had an increase in commercial, and you have to go through every single commercial property to find that. But I did find it. The bills went out. People have called. We're going to actually send out a letter as well, but I just want to give you a heads up on it, what happened. We actually contacted the billing company and they actually provided me with a spreadsheet. And I also had our consultant, Dwayne Adams, come in last week. We went through these bills, currently working on the revised bills. And so we're addressing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a quirk that happened, and a lot of the other towns that do have IAS are having similar issues as well.
okay. On page 12, it says total unposted credit. What, can you explain that? 89,830.
Yeah, unposted credit. This is something that printed from Munis, so I'm not sure if this was done with the credits that might have been posted.
Okay.
For our abatements. That's something I can verify.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just curious what that was.
Yeah, this is just a generated report. So this is when we processed the bill file just before we get ready to send it to the bill print. So I'm sure that probably was part of that, probably the credits from the billing on that, but I can verify that.
Okay, so that's just an update. We don't have to vote on that.
No, that was just informational only.
Okay. Any old business?
Old business, we just had one abutters request since our last meeting. It's been kind of quiet with the abutters list.
Okay. Any new business?
New business, is our FY 2024 warrants and commitments for the real estate, commercial, real estate, CPA, and water and sewer liens, which are on pages 12 through 17 in the packet. And that's actually that first page that you were mentioning.
Yep.
So I can go through them. So page 12 is the breakdown of our commercial real estate tax. the count for the parcels, the CPA surcharge, which is the 3%. The residential real estate tax rate, we had 29.57 for parcels. We had no rollback taxes. I don't know why that put a 1 there for count, but there was no rollbacks. And the water and sewer liens are calculated there. And I have commitment for the real estate is on page 14. That's 15,268,736.99. So I wanted to get your approval and also see if we would have permission to sign all these warrants and commitments.
Stamp those? Is that what you wanna do?
Yes, yeah. So if you want to look at the real estate, we'll just review that and I can just go down the list.
I've missed some of this. Can I?
You,
Hello?
Oh, you there, Ruth?
Yes, I've missed some of them. I don't know, it keeps going in and out all the time. It's very frustrating. But I have a couple of questions that I'd like to really get some answers for here. And I know it's going back because I know you're already on new business, and this was like page 6, the monthly report. It
Yep.
said there was a $417.83, and yet on the sheet that it was referred to, it wasn't that amount, and I was curious why the difference. And the sheet was on page 4. Can you still hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Says that everybody's muted. I don't know.
I think there were 3 on November and 1 on December. If you add the 3 on November and the 1 on December, I think it might add up then to the 417.83.
It said there was, even if you add November's and December's, it doesn't come out to 417, I think. I'm just curious because I would think it would. 15. No. And I don't know, Linda's is muted, so I can't even hear if she's answering.
what was that, Ruth? Would you mind repeating
On
that?
page 6. Can you say this? I knew this was going to happen, but
Oh, that was for November. And we actually went over this in our last meeting. We had you sign off on that, our last meeting, so that was just included in the report, because I
Oh.
normally do the November report. So that's why,
November, okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Actually, wait a minute, you're right. Hold on for a second. Let me just review that.
because I don't have October.
Yes,
report
you're
with me.
right. Let me just ask Jackie if yeah, mute her. Hold on for 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah. If you combine the two, it's 434.71.
Now it seems I have everybody on here.
Jackie's gonna look into that on the report. Did we lose her? Again?
Ruth, you still there?
I'm here again, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Jackie's gonna look into that, as far as checking the report, and then we can let you know on that.
Okay, I was just curious,
Yeah.
just curious, okay.
Okay.
And then there was one other thing, I know you've gone over it again, and I'm sorry to have to go back again, but not so frustrating not to be able to hear and listen to the things that went on.
Yeah.
On page 11, classification tax allocation, that was fine, except my name isn't on the Board of Assessors. It just says Nicholas and then James, and I was wondering why it was missing.
Oh, we actually, only need two signatures on there. So that's why,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So you just needed
Just-
those
just-
signatures, okay,
just to approve it, yeah,
okay. All right,
required for the
I
department.
try to make sure I ask when I come in if I need to sign anything, but now you do our stamp, so I haven't been doing that, and I wondered if I messed up on that
Yeah, no,
by
this,
not coming in and asking.
It's done online.
yeah,
Okay, so you all set on everything else now, Ruth?
Those were the two questions. Let me make sure. Didn't have any more questions here. I was curious about the commercial since that you discussed. I didn't get to hear much about it. But I have one of the properties under discussion or under,
yes, so I had mentioned to you the other day, we had 9 commercial industrial properties that were affected by this, and what it was a malfunction in our camera system, and on the income, these all have the income approach, so there was an override that was made in the past. I don't know when that was added in, but that's not calculating properly. So I am sending out revised bills. I had contacted our consultant. He came in last Friday and we had looked at the system and made the appropriate adjustments. So those are being addressed. There will be a letter that will be sent out, and then these 9 bills will be mailed.
okay,
Yeah, so it's just something that I've got to put in a ticket to have the IAS straighten out the issue. And apparently there's been some other communities that have had other issues similar to this. So once I get this resolved, I've got to roll over the database. I haven't been able to do that as of yet, so I'm hoping to do that within the next week. But I'm hesitant to do that with what had happened with these 9 properties.
Okay. I don't know if you want to go over real quickly what, on the new business, what you had discussed.
Oh, yeah, okay, we have the warrant and commitments for the pages 12 through 17. And then for the commercial real estate, page 12 actually has the breakdown for the CPA, the residential, the commercial real estate, the sewer and water liens on that. I'm gonna verify the negative 89,830 with the tax collector. I believe that may be credits that were generated from the billing file before it was sent to the printer, but I will verify that amount. And so we have the warrant commitments for each one of those attached here. And on page 13, that's the personal property. And I don't see the commitment on that, so we are actually, that's not in this packet here, so we need to do that, and then I don't know if we could approve this one sheet here for the personal property tax, or if you want, we could go over that another time, the commitment and warrant for that personal property.
Yeah, we should probably wait on that.
Okay, we will do that. We'll generate that commitment. We can go over that in the February meeting. So do you want me to go through? I know we started going through the commitments and the warrants individually for the real estate. Do you want me to verify all those?
Yeah, why don't you?
Okay. All right. So the, on page 14, the real estate tax warrant commitment, was for $15,268,736.99. So would like to get the approval from the board to stamp this warrant and commitment.
Have a motion for that?
I move to approve the commitment and to stamp, use our signatures for stamp.
Have a second on that?
Second,
All those in favor?
aye.
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 The next one is on page 15, and this is the warrant for the commercial real estate tax. There was a total of $9,050,272.89. And again, to just like to get the approval to stamp this by the board.
Have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion
I have a
to.
question.
Oops, go ahead.
I had a question. Is this the one that's going to be affected by the changing that you're going through on the commercial? Oh, no, that's industrial. Which one?
Yes, no, that will be affected by that. What I will need to do is I will have to update the omitted and revised bills in the DOR section this year and indicate whatever that total amount is.
Then should we vote on this or should we wait?
I mean, we can vote on this is what we will be collecting, but there will be another commitment that will be for the other bills that are being revised.
So that'll be
Okay.
in addition to this.
Yes, it will. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, have a motion to approve this?
I'll make a
So
motion,
move to approve. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry?
I'll make a motion to approve the commercial real estate warrant for stamp.
I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 The next one is the CPA surcharge. And that is $729,572.52. The board
Any
approved.
discussion, any discussion on that? Hear a motion?
I move to approve the, this is commercial, what one is this? I'm sorry. Personal, tax on real estate, $29,570.52. And to use our signatures, stamp signatures on it.
Yes,
Is that,
that's fine.
okay.
Is
I
that
second it.
personal property?
No, this is CPA.
Right, I think she said personal
Oh,
property.
yeah, yeah. It'll be the CPA.
They can still vote on this personal property. And I'll just drop the warrant. Okay. Yes. All right.
Do we have a motion that's acceptable?
I think it has to be changed from personal property to
Yeah,
CPA.
okay. Okay. You want to read that again, Ruth?
Okay, so it says real estate. So this is, I move to approve the CPA surcharge tax on, for the $29,570.52. And to use our signature stamped.
I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
All right. And the next warrant is for the combination of the sewer and water liens. And that totals $83,010.50, excuse me. And looking to see if the board would approve that and if we could stamp that as well.
Okay. Any discussion on that? Okay. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the water lien sewer for $83,010.50 and to approve a stamp.
I second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And do we have any questions on page 13, which is the personal property tax? That was 263 bills totaling $4,256,218.60. And again, we will make up the commitment.
What page is that on? Oh, 13, you said?
Page 13.
All right.
Do we have to vote on that, Linda? Or you're gonna have to commit?
Could we vote on that and then we'll draw up that warrant and commitment?
Okay. Any discussion on that? Okay. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make the motion to approve and stamp the personal property commitment, warrant and commitment for 2024.
I'll second that.
I second it.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Any other new business?
I just wanted to see if we could schedule our date, if you wanted to schedule our meeting in February, if that works for everyone.
Sure.
Before we go into executive session.
Yep. I could do the 28th.
Okay, that,
That's all right. That all right for you, Jim and Ruth?
That's fine for me.
Yes,
Ruth, is that-
fine for me.
Okay,
Yes, fine for me.
okay.
okay, that will work.
And that's at 2:00 on the 28th?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no other new business?
I don't have anything else. Does anyone else have any?
Okay.
New
We'll
business?
go into executive session. Why don't we adjourn out of executive session? So we just, once we go out of executive, we won't have to come back. Okay. Make a motion to go in executive session pursuant to General Law C-30A, Section 21A. Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion to go into executive session pursuant to General Laws, Chapter 38A, Section 21A, and upon completion to adjourn the meeting.
Perfect. How do you vote, Ruth? All right, I second
Aye.
that. All right, I second that.
I'm sorry, second. Yeah,
That's
okay.
right. Ruth,
Okay.
Jim,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Okay, we are in executive session now.